You did so well with my gift, and now you're being a dick. Here, have an O. Henry. You're turning into Betty White.
Can you use that as the intro?
Okay. That's kind of funny.
Why are you being such a dick? No, I'm already
That's my line. No, you have that. I got chips.
No, that's for you. Merry Christmas.
You are trying to make me fat.
Yes, that's
and
exactly.
And I will not buy into it.
This is
so many
Can
intros.
we please do this?
That's what she said.
This is Mark and Charity's Coffee Podcast.
And that's been our morning. We should just keep going. Just keep going.
This is Mark and Charity's Coffee Podcast.
What take is this? This is like take
I don't even know. I lost
6
track.
or 7. That's the, again, in case you cut it out, that's the kind of morning we've had. It's been fun though. Now, this is what I was waiting for all week. This feeling of
Here it is.
giddiness and just fun, and let's just throw it all out there and see what sticks.
It's
and
the holidays.
see what hits the fan and just go.
Big storm coming in tomorrow
Yes.
has necessitated the Christmas gift exchange today and holding off on the pajamas for tomorrow, which is
I
frankly
know you're upset by that.
full-on disappointment that is.
You can still wear your pajamas, but we just received a email from our hires up that said if we could to work from home tomorrow.
Yeah.
So I'm going to take that as my okay to stay home tomorrow and not sleep, but get up and work from home.
All right.
So you'll hear from me tomorrow morning, but I just won't be here in person for the pajama day, which I believe would be good to have next week because next week's always a blur anyway.
the week between.
Between Christmas and New Year's. Nobody knows what day it is. They don't know where they're going. Do I work today? Where are the kids today? What are we doing? Like, it's chaos.
It's a nightmare is what it is.
It's like
Jammy Friday.
it's the coma after the Christmas
True.
festivities. You just kind of,
Yeah.
so not us though. We'll be on the ball next week, but in our pajamas.
So I do like the fact that you're wearing your gift, your Centennial.
Yes, with our
Charger
gift
shirt
exchange.
today.
Yes.
So we did that today.
I love this shirt. You,
How many
Mark,
podcasts we talk about how much trouble I had coming up with a gift for you?
There were a lot.
too
and
much.
you hit it out of the park. I don't know what you were so worried about. So much so that I feel like a dick because I should have done more for you.
No, I love the.
Yes.
I love it. I do.
Well,
I could
share
ne-
what it is.
So you got me a toque
That he's already broke. But
with
yes, a toque.
Bluetooth speakers in the hat.
Yes, because
in
you
the
love to
yeah.
walk.
And I'll wear headphones or earbuds when I'm walking, but in the summer, in the wintertime, with the toque and everything, because it's cold, so I don't have any music, but now I do. I don't have to have it.
As you pointed out too, you reminded me that when you have your earphones in, especially at night when you walk, you can't hear anything going on around you.
Like traffic.
Yeah, because I just thought it'd be kind of neat for you to be able to hear your music, listen to your music while you walk without the cords or the things in your ears.
Mrs. Philbin's always a little concerned when
Exactly.
I go for a walk at night and I grab the headphones.
Yeah.
Kinda
Not
like,
the safest thing to do.
Yeah. So now at least, so I'll be able to hear traffic and still be able to have my soft rock hits of the 80s.
Exactly.
My air supply.
Or listen to your podcast.
Or the podcast, which I love to
Yes.
do in the wintertime with this built in to the hat. Coolest thing
that
ever.
Mark had to take out of the hat.
And I thought, so I start pulling on the cords.
You thought you had to download an app. You thought
Yeah.
and I finally said to you, did you read the instructions?
No.
No. And this was after the hat was tore apart.
So then I got the instructions like, oh, there's a little hole. Oh, there it is. Oh, they've made it easy to charge.
They didn't want me to rip it apart every time I had
Every
to charge
time I
the
had to
hat.
charge the hat. Do you know how long total charge time is? From
30
stone
minutes?
cold, 2 hours.
Oh, okay. That's not bad.
And that makes sense because I had another Bluetooth speaker that I think I got in a case of beer. So, it's quality.
Yeah.
That was literally 2 hours also to charge. But then at 70% volume, it will be good for 10 hours. That's what it
there you
said.
go.
Yeah. So,
And anything higher, you'd ruin your hearing, so you shouldn't have it any higher.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
good. I hope you enjoy it. Of course, I threw some socks in too.
Yes, the pair of
You
socks.
had to have some socks.
that
But yes,
says-
I do hope you're happy with it.
Dad jokes are no bad jokes or something like that, which I love. And remember, we got time about the elf socks. That's what I'm wearing today with my Will Ferrell on the front.
Oh, it does have Will Ferrell's face on it.
Cotton-headed ninny, whatever he says in the movies on that sock. Cotton-headed ninny. I'm not taking my shoes off.
No, don't do that. So yeah, it was a good morning.
We had a
You
lot of
seemed to
fun.
enjoy your gift. I was a little nervous when you opened it because
No
when I saw
way.
you come in with this gigantic bag,
Full of guilt.
I would, and it was amazing. I was worried. So yes, along with the Chargers shirt that matches my toque, which is pretty awesome.
Yeah.
You that in itself, this would have been awesome. This would have been more than you should have done.
And
but
maybe if I'd
then,
have done it in a different order, that might have been all.
No. Do you think? Because
That-
had you gotten the other two at that point?
There's a story.
Okay, so what Mark got me was, and you threw in some candy too. So the chocolates I like are in there. The toffee, you got a bag of chips that I enjoy, the Chargers shirt, plus the City of Belleville sweatshirt, and the shirt that didn't fit was actually
That
a
started the whole
Stranger
thing.
Things hoodie, which,
Right. Which
is
you love
great.
more than anything.
but I
If that
can't.
If that had fit, that would have been
Yeah,
just great, and that would have
it's-
been Christmas.
I'm flattered that you would think that I would fit in that. I don't know that my head would fit in that shirt.
the size of a washcloth.
Very small. Very small. But
In
okay,
my
so what's
head,
the
you're this
story? How
little
did
petite.
I know you started with the Stranger Things?
Yeah, but then, then I got the idea of these items, and I might have gotten them in the wrong order because I didn't know what was going to happen. So I'm out, and it's like, well, I'll get that. And then, then the other one came together. I was like, oh, well, okay then. And there we go. So, yeah.
It put my gift to shame, let's just say.
No, not at all.
Because now I feel like I
Not
should
even in the
have
least.
spent way
and
more.
then, just to gag everybody, because I also have a Belleville sweater, we can have
Yes.
matchy sweater day.
But yours isn't the same color.
No,
when you
that's
said
right.
matchy sweaters, I
No.
thought it was the same color.
No, that's gross if we have the same
so
color.
I match your wife.
That's right. This is Kathy's color. So to me, that's the woman's color because mine's
okay.
blue and hers is like that reddish.
That's a little sexist.
Kind of. No, not at all.
Blue
she
for
looks
boys,
great.
red for girls.
No, she looks great in
Okay.
that. It matches your color. It's like, look at you, your colors, right?
No. Yes, it is.
Don't
I
try
love
that
it.
on me. I'm
I
woke.
love it.
Don't try that on me. I've read
I
all
am the
texts.
wokest person you'll ever meet.
I'm not even woke. I've been awake the whole time. So that's me.
And to top
Give
it
me
off,
that crap.
a great Christmas card because we also talked about this week too. On the front it says, "Heard you made the naughty list," and then you open it up and it said, "Nice work."
Nice work. Good for
I was
you.
waiting for "Welcome to the club."
That's right.
It's not there.
Yes, I am your sponsor on the naughty list.
But yes, it
I'm
was
here
a
to
fun
show you
morning.
around.
That really did set the tone, I'd say, because it was fun this morning. We had a good time.
Very good time. I'm very worried about tomorrow, and now I am relieved that you're not going to be driving in because that would have bothered me.
Really?
Yeah, I would have.
I don't know.
Come on, it's 2 days before Christmas. Do we just spell it out that if it's
When
going
I
to be
hear-
horrible travel? I don't
Yes.
want to hear that anybody had an accident.
and I'm not trying to
2 days
be-
before Christmas on something that was completely preventable.
I'm not trying to be a superhero here and be like, oh,
No.
it's not me. But when I hear other co-workers who have to drive like I do say, oh, it's just a little snow, it doesn't matter.
Let them say that all they want.
It does make me hesitate to be like, oh, well, maybe I should try and come in.
No. If
So-
I'm sitting here in this chair and telling you not to come in, don't come in.
You tell me silly things all the time, though.
Yeah, I know. Oh, Charity, it's cloudy. Don't come in.
Exactly.
Don't come in.
Exactly.
Charity,
Which
it's
is ridiculous.
Thursday. Don't come in.
Which all sounds good. Don't get me wrong. There is
Yeah.
a part of me that's like, oh, well, Mark, no, I can't do
come on.
that. I got to be good. I
We
gotta
don't
be an
need a
adult.
horrible story about you in a ditch
I
2
know.
days before Christmas.
I know. And I'm not going to push it. And I pretty much well knew that, yeah, tomorrow would be a snow day.
And everybody listening right now is like, please, Charity, come in. Don't make me listen to just him. But
But it's not that I'm not going to
Safety's
be
more
on the
important.
air. I just won't be here physically.
Okay.
I'll still try to be on the air with you.
Yeah, provided I pick
Last
up the
week,
phone.
I had technical issues. If you pick up the phone, pick up the friggin' phone. Last week I had technical issues, so I couldn't be on the air with
Right.
you. But I have every intention of getting up at 4 o'clock in the morning.
I sure hope I don't have
And-
technical difficulties tomorrow, making it impossible for you to join us.
I'd
over
like
the
to because I
broadcast
didn't get
equipment.
to wish anybody a Merry Christmas today.
That's true. Does that bother you? It doesn't bother me.
Kind of bothers me a little bit.
Like if something happened, and I got sick and I couldn't come in, I'd be like, oh, well, nobody needs it from me. You're the nicest person in
We
the world.
always need it from you, Mark.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Tomorrow we're going to tell a story about a guy out at the mall who hugged a
Speaking of
woman.
nicest people in the world.
We should do that in the podcast because if you're not here, there won't be a podcast tomorrow. I'm telling you right now.
You want to talk about it now then?
Yeah, on
okay.
the podcast.
Sure.
We'll share it on the air tomorrow. There was a woman out at the Quinte Mall, and she shared the story, okay? So we're not,
Yes.
we are not interrupting somebody else's tragedy. She shared the story that this is a very difficult time of year, as it is for many people when thinking about family members who passed away. But it's kind of the anniversary, 10, 11 years
11 years ago.
Of her daughter's tragic passing.
Yeah.
And she was saying that she just wanted to distract herself, so she went to the Quinte Mall.
She went to the mall, didn't quite do it because the grief overcame her, and she was having a really hard time, even around other people. And one of those people who passed her by was a young man who noticed that she was having a hard time and gave her a hug. Asked her first, Mark.
Yeah, yes.
If she needed a hug.
Didn't sneak up on her.
No, and gave her a hug. And she said, she could feel the sincerity. It wasn't just a quick hug. Like he went in there and gave her a big hug, and then asked her if she'd like to go for lunch, if she'd like to go somewhere and they could talk. Would that help her, make her feel better? And she said, as nice as it was, she graciously declined and just thanked him. And he was there with his mom. So I don't know how old he was. I'm thinking a young man. She keeps referring to him as a young man. So I'm going to say maybe early 20s.
Okay, yeah.
And
just incredibly perceptive for that age.
It is. And that was her point, because she turned to the mom and said, be very proud of your son. He's a good one, and you've done a really nice job. And she wanted to thank him. So she never got his name, didn't know who he was. So this was a perfect stranger, didn't know them from anyone else on the street. So she went to the Belleville Neighbor Facebook page and posted this story, just wanting to thank him, just saying, if this was you, I just want you to know what a difference you made for me today. And it did help me get through the rest of the day. And to your mom again, great job. And you should be very proud, and the rest. So one of his friends, so someone who does know who this young man is, contacted us to share this story, just to shine some light on it and just say, you know what, he is a really good guy, and I think it's worth mentioning. So his name is Taylor Highfield. So the young man was Taylor Highfield who did this. And it is worth mentioning because it's great. As you said, young, quote unquote, young people.
Bad rap.
Can get a bad rap.
Yep.
And when you hear these stories, it's nice to see that, no, you know what? Maybe one or two, but for the most part, there are good ones.
And what did it
good
take?
People.
15 seconds?
Yeah.
And it's a story.
Instead of seeing someone upset and turning away, he turned into it.
Yeah.
And wanted to help. And that's amazing.
And it's so often we turn away, and I'm not saying that's a bad thing. It can be uncomfortable, and we want to give people their privacy. And there's lots of reasons, well-meaning reasons why you don't get involved. But every once in a while, if you can break through, it's remarkable.
And case in point right there. So incredible. Yeah. So if you know Taylor, just say, hey, man, good job. Yeah. And this woman's name, I'll share her name too.
Who posted it?
Linda Henderson.
Okay, great. Thank you, Linda.
Henderson was the one who was grieving and just needed a hug.
Oh, Linda, right.
Just needed a hug.
And now, for Linda's sake, let's take this just one step further. There was a reason why she had to go to the mall yesterday. Right?
Yeah.
She thought she needed a distraction.
So
and
where she go? She goes to the mall.
Come on, where does this guy go? The mall. And it happened. For everybody who doesn't believe that things don't happen.
Look at you, diving right in there.
There are no coincidences.
Everybody's brought together for a reason.
Everybody's brought together for a reason. So,
and at the right time.
Nice. And that she knew to share it, and it turned out to be better than any shopping distraction she could have had.
Well, and it goes back to those miracle stories. Things happen, and people come into our lives when we need them. And you might not see it right away, but when you can step back and look at it, it's like, wow.
Yeah, until you came in my life, all I had were analog toques. Old style toques that had no music in them.
Oh my gosh.
And now you've filled my head with music.
Well, I might have been able to fit into that Stranger Things sweater.
Let's go back. If it wasn't for me.
With the chips and the chocolates.
Let's go back to the American Thanksgiving story about the woman who was texting her grandson and texted the wrong phone number, got another young man.
And look at that now.
They sort of laughed about the two of them. And then she said, okay, anyway, sorry. And he's like, but can I still have a plate?
Can I still come?
And she's like, of course you can. I'm a grandma, and that's what grandmas do. So the young man showed up, who is of different ethnic background, and now they're full-on family.
Yep.
He and his girlfriend, the young man.
Geographically.
Age-wise.
Yep. Total
nothing
opposites.
in common.
Total opposites.
Yep.
And here they are family.
This young man and his girlfriend helped her and family when her husband died throughout the pandemic. I mean, he doesn't just show up for a meal. So they text each other all the time. Like
they're family.
She's grandma now, and he's grandson along with the others, and they're family.
Exactly.
Just because she happened to text a different number by accident? Probably not. Right? So
everything happens for a reason.
Yeah. So
you drop a tree light remote in a bag of Halloween candy.
You move to the #1 morning show. Yeah, the funniest story goes viral.
And it becomes a bit for a week.
For a whole week.
No, that's of course like, just joking. But
that's what I said. I can't believe I didn't find it. I said St. Anthony isn't going to let you find it because it's a funnier
because
story.
Your words were exactly that. You haven't found it because we are meant to talk about this on the air.
Because this is the funniest thing we're going to talk about all week. And then you'll find it. And it's even funnier that Wayne found it. Yeah, right? The guy found it. No way, the guy. Yeah. Because we just open a fridge and say that we don't have any ketchup because it's behind the milk.
And it was totally my fault it was lost in the first place. Like I can't put it on anybody else. And my fault last night when my kid showed up for his Christmas pageant and he wasn't dressed like his classmates. Kids had their Christmas pageant last night and it was wonderful. And it was great just to have it. It's been 2 or 3 years since they've been able to do anything like that. And then I dropped the ball. My oldest was supposed to be dressed in a black top and he had a very nice sweater on.
But it's not like they let you know in an email, did they?
Yeah, they totally did. Yeah, they did. And I forgot. And so mom failed. Very busy. Again.
Mom fail.
But it was very nice. It was nice. Beautiful. Kids did a great job.
Recorder for Ben?
Recorder for Ben. I've been listening to it for the last 3 weeks. We Three Kings.
I'm disappointed, though, because you told me that he's just been breaking out into song randomly, which made me think he was part of a chorus.
He was doing that, too. I did, too, Mark. I thought he was singing because he would break out in song. And then the recorder came out, and he started playing it on the recorder. So clarification had to be made. Are you singing or are you playing? Yeah. And I didn't get a straight answer. So I thought maybe it was a combination of the two. But no, they were just playing the recorder last night.
Or maybe he's just your son, filled with the holiday spirit.
They do. You ask them what their favorite Christmas song is.
I should? Should I?
What do you think it is?
Their favorite Christmas song.
Their favorite Christmas song.
Is it the Christmas song by Nat King Cole? Because that's Mom's.
Exactly.
How often do you play it?
All the time.
Do you have it?
No.
You have it all the time? Do you have a copy of it?
I do have a copy of it.
On your phone?
Yes, I do. I have it on my phone, and I have a traditional Christmas song CD that I have going quite often, too. Right. No, they hear it at least once a day.
Okay. Nice.
If it's up to me. If they're around me.
And do you sing it?
Yes, I do.
See? And you won't sing on the air.
No.
I don't know why. The listeners, they love it. They want to hear you sing.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do.
Do you sing at home?
Yeah, I do.
I'll flip it around because I know you sing here and you sing on the air, but do you sing at home too?
I sing all the time. I sing whenever I get the chance. I'm dreadful at it.
Well,
but
and now
I
that you have your
sing.
toque.
Oh, the neighborhood's just going to say thank you.
You can have the accompanying music to it and just go.
Every puppy in the neighborhood's going to be barking and waving at me, and it'll be like, hello, dog. I've got my soft rock hits of the 80s that Charity gave me. Love to talk to you, but I'm listening to a podcast. Walk the neighborhood. Freaky guy with the sound coming out of his head.
Oh.
Yeah.
Again, this has been this morning.
It's the way this morning's been. Well, I don't think I am going to see you tomorrow, so Merry Christmas.
I know. Merry Christmas to you. And it sounds like it's going to be a good one because Steph's home.
Yep, Steph's home
Andrew's coming over.
Yep.
And everybody's going to be there.
We're going to be going over dinner tonight. I think we really kind of kicked it off yesterday. First day of winter. 5-6 days of Christmas. Let's just go. We'll open the presents on Sunday, but have some fun and kind of get a chance to enjoy it. So, yeah, I'll get up tomorrow, mail it in because you're not here. You'll be here over the computer.
Maybe.
All right, Charity. Yeah. Mark, I can't hear you. Click. All right. Well,
all right.
Here's the weather, everybody, and I'll try and dig up stuff for the polls. Like what's going on in the world on the 23rd of December.
I know. It's kind of like, let's get through it. Let's just get through it. And then.
You know what I'm going to do for the polls tomorrow? What's Pete Davidson doing on Christmas?
He's got a new girlfriend.
That's it.
I should have included that this morning. He's not with what's her name anymore. The model. Ratatouille. What's her name?
Ratatouille.
Yeah, it is Ratajkowski, right?
Yeah.
I did say that right? Yeah.
Is it like Diane Keaton or somebody like that?
No. Someone his age. I was not familiar with her.
Okay.
I believe she's an actress.
So on the 22nd of December, new girlfriend. All right, Pete
Davidson.
Didn't
plan that well because now he's going to buy a gift, right?
Right, and he's probably bought a gift for Ratajkowski.
Well, now he can give it to her.
I don't think that's a good idea. It was engraved. Terrible. Mark and Charity Coffee Podcast. Thanks very much for a great year. We will be back next week on Wednesday.
Wednesday, yes.
podcast and morning show. I'll be in tomorrow morning, Charity, from her home.
Yes.
Please, 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 please stay up to date on this storm, okay? If you're going to do any kind of driving, including driving home, shopping, wherever you're going. Seriously, be careful. I don't want to hear your name on the news.
Nope.
Anybody, okay? And have a safe and wonderful day.